Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I am doing a reading for air signs today. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius in all placements. Get some prosperity dust on the table. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for being here. Smashing that like button. And yeah, let's get started. I'm going to pick a couple of angel cards. Adventure. Ooh, one of my favorite words. There's an angel with a walking stick. Release. There's an angel in front of a bus full of angels. You going on an adventure? Being released from your obligations? Gonna go and play and frolic and have some fun. Yeah, you may be thinking about where you want to go. Maybe you're planning for something. And soon or now, it will be time. You will be able to go in the direction of your dreams. That's a great way to start. Let me go with the wisdom of the oracle. Exchanging gifts, 27. I guess if I keep it back here, you can see it better. Do I dim my light more? I don't know. Yeah, this whole light situation, it's always eluding me. What to do? No place like home in reverse. Number 50. Treasure Island in reverse, number 9. Let me get my book. Okay, no place like home in reverse. There are times when what is familiar and known is not the best choice. Human beings are memory-driven creatures, and we all look for certainty, for what we know, even if the qualities we seek in other people and in external conditions are expressed in unhealthy ways. Avoid being too eager to find home. Choose something unfamiliar and trust that there you will find a new normal that supports your spirit. Okay, so then let's take a look at this Treasure Island in reverse real quick. Yeah. Poverty consciousness and a sense of not enough cast a shadow on your path. These ideas and core beliefs come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall that others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you're caught in a fear that you will lose what you have acquired, so you hold on so tight that you miss the opportunities to expand? You are challenged to change the way you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. Okay. I feel like you are going through a time where you're changing things up. You're really having to look at what you prefer, what works for you, what doesn't. You may be finding yourself in situations, dynamics that just don't fit who you're becoming, who you are anymore. Because ultimately you want to be able to give and have that reciprocated in some way, in it, where you feel just as supported as you are supporting someone else. And this involves it involves going in a new direction that's uncharted, that feels unfamiliar. And it involves changing your mindset and changing your expectations and deciding you're going to lean in with curiosity and excitement for what's to come, rather than shrink back from fear and of like, well, anytime, whatever thing you tell yourself that holds you back, holds you down, suppresses you, oppresses you, depresses you. If you're feeling any kind of way other than excited and awesome by something that you're thinking, then that thought is not for you. It is, that is something, that is a thought that is untrue, and it's time to change that around. And so, and it's possible that you're already working through this, that you've already come to an understanding that what you need to do is to lean into the unfamiliar, because I just keep getting drawn to this adventure card, and releasing yourself from the ties that bind, from your own limitations, your own perception of lack and limitation, because it's something that you have learned to believe is true and is not. Period. Your liberation is just on the other side of changing your mind, changing your thoughts, changing your whole way of seeing things. But it's a little uncomfortable. Like leaning into the unknown. This, I often say this, but we are not comfortable with the unknown. We humans. We like to know what's around the corner. We like to know where we're heading. We like to have at least a couple of steps of what's coming up. Have that advanced knowledge. And you are being kind of nudged in a direction that is totally, who knows? Who knows? Up in the air. and yeah, it's kicking up some fear. So let me look at the heart's hidden secrets. Fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. Oh, family. Apology, forgiveness, return, and sorry. Stress, turbulence, tension, and arguments. So, We got some kitty confirmation. You may feel, okay, this can be a couple of things. This could be, okay, so somebody that you consider family. Maybe it's many people. There's an apology here. And this could be speaking to you forgiving someone, or someone forgiving you, someone apologizing because of the stress that they've caused, because of whatever whatever happened. You two weren't on the same page, and it caused some kind of tension, conflict. Can also be where you're getting an apology from someone, and for some reason that's causing you some stress, or like you deciding to apologize to someone is causing you stress because maybe you don't know how it'll be received. Maybe, I mean, who knows? But mostly I'm feeling like this apology isn't causing stress. It's about the stress that has been caused. And this apology has to do with this release. Because forgiveness, I often say, is it's not condoning any kind of bad behavior. It is simply releasing you from situations from the past so that you can move forward and, unencumbered. You can feel like lighter and freer to move forward, make new decisions based on what you've learned, and not carrying a grudge, not carrying resentment, bitterness, all these heavy feelings that weigh you down, that ultimately feed into this kind of lack mindset. This, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So let me get some cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Gratitude, number 23. All right. So I have to pause for a moment and get a card from my gratitude deck. Attention is the doorway to gratitude, the doorway to wonder, the doorway to reciprocity. So we have some kind of a reciprocity thing going on here with exchanging gifts. Attention is the doorway to gratitude, to wonder, to reciprocity. So it makes me think of that saying, energy flows where attention goes. What you've been putting your attention on is something, things in general that hold you down, hold you back, make you feel a certain way. That's not that's not good, like Kitty said. Kitty confirmation. Oh, and by the way, this is Robin Wall Kimmerer who says this. So it's choosing to change what you put your attention on, and to start to see things from a new perspective, rather than, say, waking up in the morning and thinking, what kind of crap is going to happen today? It's waking up and being like, it's a new adventure. What am I going to find? Every moment is special and new and different. Okay, had to shuffle one more time. Patience, 36. The dreaded P word. Focus, 14. Okay, so okay. Let me just move these up. I'm gonna put these in the camera. First of all, 36 breaks down to a 9. So does exchanging gifts. So patience and exchanging gifts. So there's something about having patience. Like maybe you have reconciled, or you're in the process of making amends with someone, and you're focusing on how you can give, but also keeping an eye on how somebody else gives. Because you don't want to give to receive. You want to give because it feels good to give, but also there's the thing, you don't want to overgive and get breadcrumbed. There's definitely kind of a fine line there. And so there's a need for patience as you suss out a situation, as you wait to see how somebody is going to show up consistently. And then we have gratitude and focus both break down to a 5. And no place like home in reverse is a 5. So there is whatever is new and different is going to look like it's going to be someone or something that draws your attention, draws your focus, and is very, with gratitude. It's like feeling appreciated, doing the appreciation on your end. There's because we have the hands clasped here. And the random woman in the background, I don't know what that's about. Someone watching you as you acknowledge those in your life who are very meaningful to you. There's a whole new, so this focus, there's a butterfly on her third eye, her 6th chakra. So there's a transformation in how you perceive the world, how you show up. And she's half submerged in the water. So there's a sense of excuse me, wait, hang on. Water represents emotions. There's a sense of letting yourself feel things and kind of, even if it's uncomfortable, just kind of sitting with your emotions. And this is helping you to understand things in a new way, to connect to those around you. Excuse me. To be able to perceive through your sixth sense. What it is you need to do to move forward, like I said, to lean into the adventure. to move forward with curiosity and wonder. Yeah, because that's here too. Attention is the doorway to wonder. This is bringing back a sense of wonder into your life. Like, you know, like a small child. And just being in the moment and being like, ooh, what's this? What's that? Yeah, seeing things in a new way without putting labels on them, which is very difficult to do, but it's an interesting exercise. Also, too, we have this, it's like you've been flexing your patience muscle. You're walking through the portal. You're heading to the other side. The other side is that transformation, that place of seeing differently. And gratitude is what is kind of the fuel in your engine. It's what drives you. It's what helps you to stay your course. Okay. So, gotta go with Guides of the Hidden Realms. In the midst of the radiant fire, inspiration, passion, obsession, and cleansing fire. 31. Surrender to the change, the art of allowing, resilience, and adaptability. 24. The river dances to the sea. Flow state, trusting in the adventure. Number 3. There it is, trusting in the adventure. I feel like you are this cleansing fire. There's a lot that's shifting in your mind, in your perception. You may be feeling inspired in a way you never have before, or in a whole new way. Inspired to do things, think things, see things. That it's like new passions are coming up, are bubbling up. Things you just never considered before, or even cared about before. You might even be thinking about things that you've felt obsessed about, that, you know, maybe you had certain obsessions that weren't healthy, and you're seeing this in a new way. You're understanding what drives you, what was driving you, and how that's, how certain things weren't supporting you. And so you're feeling this new sense of passion and the art of allowing, surrendering to the change. We have triple 5s on the table. 5 is a number of change. You are recognizing your ability to adapt, and that's a part of what this patience is talking to, is that it takes time to transform, to go through certain changes and discover ourselves anew in, like, ultimately the art of allowing and the flow state, very similar energy. You are working on how to go with the flow, how to be in the moment, how to lean into the adventure with curiosity and wonder. Yeah. And trusting that you're being taken in the direction you want to go. And again, focusing on the gratitude. What's brought you here? Who has your back? Who's there to lift you up when you fall? Who's there to reciprocate, to give as you give, and to be willing to receive as you receive? Reciprocation, there has to be receiving as well. You can't just give and give and give. And so there's this whole, it's like you're learning the lesson. And when you come, it's like school. You come to the end, you've learned what you needed to learn, you've passed the test, and now you get to go somewhere. Now you get to go home or go off somewhere on this adventure. It's very nice. So let's see. Let me go with the Magic of You Oracle. Naz. Feel loved and proud. 19. She's holding, what is that? Oh, it's a bird. Kind of held in, her hands are made of kind of these branches. And so there's like a nest. Feel loved and proud. Number 19. Orenda. Honor your mystical creative force. Number 22. Let me get one more. Ubuntu. Compassion for others. 34. See, yeah, this is very much about changing. By changing your relationship to yourself, you're changing your relationship to those around you. And you're recognizing those who have supported you all along, those who have your back, feeling gratitude for those who want to help you. Feel loved and proud. Proud of who you are. Proud of what you have to give to the world. And honor your mystical creative force. That part of you that is magic. You've lost touch with that part of yourself. Maybe you haven't been in touch with it for a very long time. But it's there. It lives in you. And that's the part of you that is wanting to come out. And this cleansing fire that you are experiencing could be uncomfortable. Fire often is. But it's burning away what doesn't work anymore, what doesn't serve anymore. And this mystical creative force has something to do with your passion and your inspiration. And then compassion for others. When you start to have compassion for yourself, when you start to forgive yourself, forgive others, we're all imperfectly, I want to say imperfectly perfect. We are human. We are gonna trip up sometimes. And having compassion for others is holding the space and recognizing that everyone's doing the best they can with what they've got. And that's one of the ways in which it's easier to lean into forgiveness with that understanding. And it starts with you. You've been so hard on yourself, I feel. And so what's happening is this kind of tender feeling for yourself, holding the space for yourself as you start to think about and maybe start to take steps toward some new direction that totally out of your frame of familiarity, of understanding. So I want to let me get some cards from the Oracle of E. Brand spanking new. Number 9, that's right. You know, let's see, say that again. You know how it feels after a fresh rain. Everything is pure, clean, washed to its precious, beautiful core. You just want to stick your nose in the air and take a big whiff. That's your life right now. There is not one blemish, not one flaw. It's a perfect 10. Yeah. You're going through some kind of rebirth. This transformation. Everything is shifting. Your perception is shifting. Woot woot. Woot woot. 43. It's party time. Hang the streamers, invite your friends, put on your dancing shoes. There has never been a better time to fist bump everyone you know. Joy to the world. Smile till your face hurts. Yeah, there's some really good energy that's flowing, that you're accessing, that's coming in, and it's elevating you energetically, emotionally, mentally. Talking smack, 26. Ooh, right to it. Love it. That small thinking you've been doing, get over it. There's no reason to compare yourself to others, because there is no other like you. The only person capable of putting you down is you. So all that remains are 3 little questions. Why? Yeah, see? That just confirms what we started with. That your thinking, how you've been perceiving yourself, is all up for review. And it's time to see yourself in a whole new way. Because, yeah, there's no one like you. In the whole wide world, there never has been, there never will be after you. And so you have something very special to bring to the world. That's why you are here. And this is you tapping into that. Recognizing what all you actually have to bring to the table. And why the world needs your sauce so much. Nobody can make your sauce quite like you can. Honor your mystical creative force. and recognize that others have their own brand of that, and it doesn't, whatever other people are doing doesn't reflect on you. There's no need to compare. This is like the band or the symphony. Everyone plays a different instrument, and coming together, you can create amazing harmony together. So I'm going to finish with, I think so. I'm going to finish with a rune card. There it is. We've got, I think this is Iwaz. I think that's how you pronounce it. So, are you going through some kind of makeover? Oh, right to it again. Yep, Iwaz. This rune card is associated with endings, but with any ending, there's always a new beginning. Something in your life is fading away, but is being replaced by something stronger and more relevant. The card is linked to the symbolism of a yew tree, known for its strength, endurance, incredible longevity, and ability to regenerate from within its own trunk. If you draw this card, you need to allow aspects of your life and yourself, your assumptions, to fade away naturally. Be patient. Just let them go and allow new life to take root. While ending and death is a dominant theme here, this card is also about endurance and dependability, and the excitement and possibilities of rebirth. You are transforming from the inside out and should not fight this process or try to breathe life into what is dying within you. You are entering a phase of renewed strength, vitality, and personal power. Oh my gosh. Strength, vitality, and personal power. That's exactly what this cleansing fire is all about. And you're understanding now why everything has happened the way it has. It made you resilient and adaptable. And you are learning how to be in the flow state. You are learning how to, this is a whole new you. You might be doing something physical, some physical change to reflect this change that's happening within you. This new you that wants to go on adventure, you're releasing the old and leaning into what is totally new and different. Feels unfamiliar, but that's good. It's exactly what you want. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me, and for liking and subscribing. I really appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.